Hey everybody, welcome back to X-Plane 11. I am Bill, and today we're going to fly VFR down to San Diego and try out I'm going to call it the city tour, bay tour. I don't think it's the bay tour. I think that's more of the San Francisco one. But the downtown VFR corridor in San Diego. So we're gonna do. I didn't look at. I shouldn't say that. That's an actual lie. I did look briefly, but I haven't really fully briefed what this entails. So I wanted to go over that with you guys so we can kind of plan and understand what's happening here. Yeah, the Bay Tour is San Francisco. So yeah, I think this is called maybe just the downtown corridor. I'm not actually sure. I haven't done this in real life yet, which is partially why I wanted to look at doing this down and back. So this is the Bravo for San Diego. I've got it highlighted here in ForeFlight so you can see where all the different shelves are and everything. And it's a little bit more jumbled, I guess, than the LAX one. LAX is definitely bigger in terms of the footprint, but the San Diego one seems to be a little bit more complicated and abnormal because of the Miramar airspace as well. So they've got some considerations for that also. But if we go down a little bit closer here, and let's go to make sure we're on the TAC chart, sectional TAC. Okay. There's a Padres game here, which I don't know if I really want that big red thing in the way. So let's turn off TFRs and look at the maroon markings here. So this VFR corridor here has the arrow pointing to this dashed line here with this southbound and northbound arrows, as well as the stadium flag right there, and you got the Naval Air Station here on North Island. So kind of a lot going on here. And it's, if you look at this little box here, you can see what the altitudes are. So the Class Bravo, it actually goes from 3,300 down to 2,800 feet here. So there's a 500-foot little sliver of it. And then above that is 4,700 feet up to 10,000 feet. So we're going to need to stay between 3,300 and 4,700 in order for this to work.
Buddy.
What's up, Kim?
Good evening. Let's go.
Yeah. Kim, thank you so much for the 7 months of support. I really appreciate that. That is just the best. Thank you very much, Kim. Buddy. So going southbound, we need to stay on the right-hand side, just like driving on the freeway. We're going to stay on the right-hand side, and we're going to look out for this airspace. So we're going to have not only ForeFlight, but also the GPS in the plane, so we'll be able to hug the outer side of the Bravo shelf here. And then we're going to come down past the bay here, and we're going to turn around, and we're going to head back the other way and do a little tour of downtown and see how difficult or easy it is. I have no idea. Max, you are 100% famous, dude. But just not intimidating. That's the caveat, is you are famous, but you're not intimidating. And I told Adon to say hi too, and he gave me the same story about famous people. But you got to go up and give Max a big hug. Okay, so let's read this little paragraph here. Make sure that we're not missing anything. It's actually also found on the right-hand side, and that's a little bit easier to read here for me, at least. I'm sure you guys can't see that at all. You thought I was going to smoke a joint? Nope. No marijuanas. We don't smoke any weeds. Shenanigans, happy Friday. Yeah, Neuromancer doesn't even know Max. So, but yeah, you got to just go up and give him a big old hug. Okay, let's do some reading. Some Friday night reading. When transitioning the VFR corridor, overflying the San Diego International Airport above 3,300 feet and below 4,700 feet, pilots are encouraged to remain right of a northwest-southeast line extending across the San Diego International across the San Diego International Runway 27 approach end. No communication or clearances with ATC are required while transitioning the VFR corridor. However, 126.05 is provided for exchange of information between those pilots using the corridor. Heavy traffic south at 3,000 and below. Inbound to North Island Naval Air Station, pilots transitioning the VFR corridor are cautioned against premature descent. Occasional parachute jump activity allowed in this area. So 2605 is provided for exchange of information between those pilots. There's nothing in here like the special flight rules transition over LAX that shows, when to check in or not. So we'll probably use our better judgment entering the transition, crossing the airport, probably at Coronado. Oops, I think I screwed that one up. Possibly at Coronado, the hotel. I did screw that up. Now we're on the sectional. And there we go. There we go. Hotel del Coronado is right there, and the Coronado Bridge is right over here. So we'll give some check-ins there, and then exiting, and then coming back up, we'll do the same. Maybe we'll do like a stadium and then airport call. So that is the plan for right now. And it should be a pretty easy, fun flight, and we'll get some cool sights in as well. That's true, Max. I did get an FS Elite shout out, and that is no small thing for sure. We do not want a premature descent. There is nothing worse than a premature descent. Okay. Enough reading for right now. We're going to get flight following from John Wayne, and we're going to get it to, we're just going to say Montgomery. How would we do this? Would we get flight following somewhere? Let's just say the San Diego area. I think that should be enough. And then let's go John Wayne. We'll get that in here, and then go San Diego. We'll get that in there as well, but I will pull this thing over here. Nope. Kind of like right there, right? We'll GPS drop that guy, and then let's go Oceanside right there. Nav, you can't see any of this. Oceanside. So we'll get that on there. And I think that is kind of straight down. Yeah, I guess we can probably put that over there too. And then we'll kind of figure out on the routing on the way back, but we should, just to get something in there right now, we can get our way back, which is pretty easy. Let's see here. Is anyone still in Oshkosh? I think a lot of people left, but I'm not sure actually. Okay. Now let's go back here, and let's pull up this so we can see what we're doing a little bit. All right. So that looks okay, right? And we'll go scratch pad. We'll get this here, and we'll kill that. We're going to be on the Newport departure. Let's get this little Cessna started up. First thing, since this is the rep pack, let's check everything to make sure that we didn't have too much fun the last flight. Recharge. So the battery was dead. I think I checked that. Struts are damaged. We'll fix those. I always have fun in this thing. Rigorian, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you as well, good sir. All right, so that looks pretty much okay. Let's get the master coming on and the beacon. And then we're going to go mixture full. We're going to crack the throttle a little tiny bit. Get the fuel pump on for about 3 seconds. Looks good. Mixture back out. Gator bait, happy Friday. And let's crank the throttle a little bit more right there. And let's make sure that the parking brake is set. And let's turn her over. Oh yeah, fuel also. Yeah, we're good on fuel. There we go. Lean a little bug back. And let's get the avionics master coming on. Let's get our radios coming on as well. Okay. I don't think I've had a picture of this in a really long time. Let's check the setup out. Okay. All right, that looks good. So while this is going, let's get the ATIS.
Arriving and departing runway 20 left, 20 right. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact, clearance, delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions.
All runway.
Advise on initial contact. You have information, Papa.
Papa.
John Wayne Airport, ATIS information, Papa. 0153 Zulu. Wind 210 at Niner. Visibility 10. Sky condition, clear. Temperature 35.
Quebec, turn right, heading 350.
Altimeter 2993. Arriving and departing runways 20 left, 20 right. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact, clearance, delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude.
So we've had
some.
We've had some radio issues, or some, not some radio issues, some audio issues.
Quebec, it's right turn heading 350.
So let me know.
Join Victor 8. Resume the Anaheim.
Let me know what it sounds like once we get going here. A little bit more here. There we go. All right, and we've got Papa. And we're going to be on a Newport departure. And that means that we're going to be flying on a 150 heading. And we're going to be restricted to 2,400 feet until advised. Departure frequency, I know this already because it's PilotEdge. And that they always send you to 28.1. And then the squawk code we don't know yet. So because we've done this quite often, we can preemptively write some of that stuff down, so when the time comes, we don't have to worry about
side or east terminal.
I'm on the east terminal.
Writing it down quickly. And then we could even set the bug to 150.
The 3 Alpha Whiskey exit left on Whiskey. Taxi to terminals via Whiskey. Golf Charlie.
And hello, Geneva.
Left at Whiskey. Monoground point 1 on the other side.
121.85 is our clearance and delivery
Whiskey Golf and
frequency.
Charlie, and we'll cross runway, and we'll monitor ground on the other side, Alpha Whiskey.
United 576 contact Las Vegas approach 1259er.
Downwind clearance, good evening. Skyhawk 53176 with Papa. I would like flight following to the San Diego area at 3,500. And now we play the waiting game. We got Wi-Fi, we got drink service, the whole deal.
Skyhawk 53176, downwind clearance on departure flight 150, maintain VFR at or below 2,400 till advised, departure frequency 128.1, squawk 2617.
2617. Okay, on departure, fly heading 150, out of below 2,400 feet, departure frequency 128.1, squawk 2617, 53176.
176, read back, just confirm you are Skyhawk.
Yeah, affirmative, Charlie 172, slant Golf.
Thank you. 2 Charlie Mike, contact Air Color Approach 134.2.
That is all that we need, and we were pretty much right on it. That 150 heading happens to be right almost at that that little corner of the airspace, so you can kind of easily just put that in there if I want to set that actual heading. So we go in here and we've got a couple things to look at. So we've got the heading on there. We're going to be 2,400 feet, so we can just put this in 2,400 right there. And we're going to squawk. Transponder is 2617. Put that in alt mode. Sounds good, Neuromancer. Have a great flight. So that is all set, ready to go. And I only use COM 1 in here because COM 2 does not... I haven't had good luck with COM 2, so we got ground right now, so we can switch to ground, and then I'm going to go 26.8 is 20 right, but we're going to request 20 left. So, all right.
Nice clearance delivery. Cessna Skyhawk November 250 Delta South departure for the coastal route with Bravo.
United 576 flighting 240, descend and maintain 5,000. Sector visual approach runway 1 on the right. United 576 altitude 5,000.
We should get Bobble Bill out for this flight. He'll appreciate the views.
478 Alpha Point with your approach. Looks like you already have an assigned squawk code, but I'm not showing you on my radar. Verify squawking altitude, please.
Go.
Your transponder, your altimeter to your transponder. You're on standby. Needs to be at altitude mode or mode C.
He's ready to go too. He's excited for this. He likes a good tour flight.
47 Charlie Alpha, ident.
Let's get you a little quiet spot in here.
47 Charlie Alpha, radar contact 3 miles east of Camarillo VOR. Camarillo altimeter 2994, maintain appropriate V for altitudes.
Okay, so he's probably going to read back something. Downwind ground Skyhawk 53176, ACI west, taxi to run up.
Skyhawk 5176, downwind ground. I'm going to go ahead and just give you a taxi to a runway, so you can advise me when you continue your taxi. Runway 20 right, taxi to Bravo Kilo, and again, advise leaving the run up.
Okay, Bravo Kilo, we'll let you know when we're out of the tower run at 53176. And we're going to probably request a 20 left departure as well, 176.
So 176, roger. Expect for runway 20 left at Kilo.
Okay, we'll expect 20 left at Kilo, 176. All right, so
3852 Lima.
There's a couple of things about doing these flights on PilotEdge versus doing them in the real world. As particularly in this portion, which is the portion of the flight that I don't want to say the most formulaic, but kind of is the most formulaic because there's just there's just only so many ways to taxi and do the run up if you're parked at a given location. So you can at John Wayne, if you're ready to taxi, you got your clearance and everything's ready to go. You go to ground, and this is literally all you have to say. Ground Skyhawk 176 ACI West Papa taxi. And they'll send you to the tower run up immediately. They know that you have to do a run up. With PilotEdge, so few people actually do run-ups in the simulator that they're kind of accustomed to, frankly, the opposite, where someone's requesting a taxi, it's just for departure. And it's a small distinction, but if you're trying to replicate the actual radio calls,
134.2.
You know, in real life in PilotEdge or vice versa, there are some differences which are really based on the fact that one, PilotEdge is one controller controlling everywhere, so you can't really say ground. They don't know what ground you're talking about. And the other thing is, like I said, the run-up. You know, they're not used to people doing the run-up, so if you want to do one, you gotta specifically ask to taxi to the run-up. The other thing is the departure runways. This is the tower view. As you can see, it's not very busy at John Wayne here at PilotEdge. Unlike the real John Wayne, which is just non-stop traffic. And that has a huge impact in what runways they'll give you, and spacing and all that kind of stuff. So PilotEdge, I can be a Cessna heading south, and it's no problem going from 20 right. Whereas in the real world, they would never do that. They'd send you off the left side. So I tend to request what the appropriate runway would be, given what the circumstances are for the flight, and not necessarily leave it up to the PilotEdge controller to replicate the real-world procedure as it pertains to a very busy Class Charlie commercial.
Vegetarian 576, approximately 5 miles out for a 19 right visual.
What's up, Nightbot? Happy Friday.
United 576 Las Vegas Tower, wind 20010, gust 17, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 19 right, yeah, 576.
John Ground, Skyhawk 53176, continue.
Miles from Skylex, maintain 3000.
What's up, Quasar?
Localized clear to ILS, runway 8 approach.
Happy Friday, man.
Sir 25, Quebec, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
Okay. We're going to zoom in here.
Confirm the altitude 3,000.
I want that airspace on the GPS as well for this transition. So we're going to be at 3,500, and that is going to keep us clear of the Bravo shelves. And we'll see what downtown San Diego has to offer. Man, it's just been an overload of Oshkosh pictures and videos. I absolutely love it. I've just been addicted to looking at all the footage and all the people in our little crew that are out there, like Adoned and Brad, Max.
Approaching runway 20 right.
It's been super cool. All right.
No 250 Delta, John ground, runway 34 left, taxi via Alpha Romeo.
Thought I saw a light out there, but
runway 34 left, taxi via Alpha Romeo 250 Delta.
I could be seeing things.
No 1025 Quebec,
Alpha Romeo,
Ontario, altimeter 299.4. Climb and maintain 7,000.
Jerry Tower, Skyhawk 53176, holding short 20 right at Kilo.
53176, John Wayne Tower. cross runway to right at Kilo, runway 20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff, wind 210
All right, cross 20 right at Kilo, 20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff, 53176. Okay, so that is cool. Cleared left, cleared right. The real John Wayne, there's a huge bump you hit right here, just like. So when they're like expedite, you get knocked around. Let's do soft field. So we got lights, camera, and action. Make sure it's full in. Check again on here. We're clear. We're clear. Full back pressure. And a little bit of power.
Check 2 Charlie Mike at Buddy. Contact Burbank Tower 118.7.
It's really hard to do this in the simulator when you have like, no feel for the back pressure at all. There's everything's in the green. Airspeed's alive, and we're up. Let's let the wheels come down. Stay in ground effect a little bit. Let the speed build. Build. There's 65. Let's climb out here. Got a good positive rate. We'll get the flaps coming up. We've got plenty of speed. Our turn. We'll wave to the ACI guys. Bye, ACI guys. Continue on our 150 heading, which look at that, look at fore flight. So close. I almost nailed that heading. Kind of did actually. There it is right there. Okay. Nightbot, you're a little bit
November 22 Charlie Mike.
Too quick on those, dude. No one really cares about instrument that much.
On ILS approach 4, runway 8.
Keep this climb going up to 3,500.
No 25 Quebec to Beijing.
Yeah, there's an ACI West and an ACI East.
Hey, bird, whoa, buddy.
Kim, thank you for the gifted sub to the over-anxious Nightbot.
53116, you're ready to contact circuit departure.
Alright, departure 53176.
Well, this thing is powered.
United 576, taxi to terminal via Whiskey, Golf, Charlie, cross runway 1 on our left,
What was
at Whiskey,
that?
monoground point 1 on the other side.
SoCal departure, Skyhawk 53176, 1,900, restricted 2,400.
Sky 53176, SoCal departure, radar contact, maintain appropriate VFR altitude, strong altimeter 293.
Okay, maintain the VFR altitudes, 53176.
Sorry, calling, what I heard was at Burbank, the Dake and call sign.
Okay, let's see if we're going to be on our own nav as well. I might check in on that.
53440, gentlemen, clearance on the introduced high-low flight plan.
SoCal Skyhawk 176, you want us to maintain that 150 heading as well?
They're 176 for now, affirmative.
Wilco 176.
Number 53440, so for the rating, for the purposes of the rating, you are supposed to file a flight plan with the tech route that's provided in the material for the rating.
Does sound like a party in the background, or don't? But yeah, so there's ACI West, which is where the hangars are, and that's really like the more overflow operation plus hangar, more hangars over there. ACI East is the FBO. That's the balcony.
You're 176, zone navigation.
Oh, nav 176. You know, the sodas, the free cookies and popcorn and all that stuff. And it's really, that FBO is really nice. Okay, we'll turn off forward flight for right now. It's going to be pretty standard little cruise here for a little bit. Once we get closer to the actual transition, or corridor, we'll put that back on there so we can make sure that we're look at the bobblehead. There's actually a shadow of the bobblehead. That's awesome.
What was that for 25 Quebec 10,000?
The bobble shadow is that is high quality. And we're gonna go heading and altitude right there. And let's kind of
got walk out of 25 Quebec. You want me to go to 10,000?
Or drop.
25 Quebec, climb and maintain 10,000 for minimum IFR altitude.
Alright, we're going up to 10,000. 25 Quebec.
Back. I'm not too concerned with the mixture on this because it's really finicky, but that's fine. We'll just kind of eye a 110 speed. Just a quick little peek here. We just kind of naturally came up on our direct to Oceanside vector here. So we're like just parallel it, but that's fine if we shade a little bit offshore, so we can stay clear of that restricted area, which is going to be cold, but we still want to, if we don't have to crowd it.
Airport inside, airport inside trail.
Charlie Alpha, Squall VFR, contact 9 Tower, 119.3.
Squawk VFR, 119.3.
And then there is Laguna.
Trail.
Beautiful Laguna Hills.
SoCal approach, Forest Sydney Trail.
Some fun little areas.
22 Charlie Mike, taxi to parking via Delta, and you can make a ride on Bravo from Air if you like. Approximately 15 at Delta, remain this frequency.
Downtown Laguna Beach there.
478 Charlie Alpha, done.
Can you repeat that last transmission on the spot, please?
And then we got, so this is Laguna Hills right here.
VFR,
and then you got Laguna Niguel out here.
Squawk VFR 119.3, Fort Sydney Trail Alpha, thank you.
Coming up on San Clemente and Dana Point. Dana Point first. This is the actual Dana Point right there.
I'm sorry, 133.07.
City of Dana Point. And then beyond that, San Clemente. San Clemente. Okay. 115.3 is Oceanside as well, so we can put that in there and keep an eye on it just for fun. 15.3, you'll see the little needles jumping all over the place here. Kind of? No, not really. Just full deflection.
Correct, 5340. General clearance, clear to Burbank Gulf Airport. On departure, fly heading 20. Radar vector Still Beach, as filed. Maintain 2000, expect 4000 when it's after departure.
That's actually the
Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 6165.
1.0 basically. Who said anything about this cloud layer? I don't remember anybody saying anything about this cloud layer. Let's see what the looks like. Palomar.
440, read correct have request for the I3.
We might just kill the clouds.
50 Delta, like so.
It's saying sky is clear, so this is unfortunately not accurate.
440 flex ray, Barnes Tower, runway 29 right, quarter land, 12709.
We'll stick with it for right now, but yeah, we're showing clear everywhere. Look at the ortho on that golf course. That looks awesome right there. Holy crap, that looks freaking real. Because it is.
So 25 Tilted departure radar contact. Maintain appropriate view for altitude, spreading altimeter.
Part about ortho.
2994. Maintain appropriate VFR altitude 250 Delta.
478 try off the Zeta Tower. Charlie Alpha,
data point's a fun little town.
Charlie is now current. Are you inbound planned or stay intention? Great, number 8 Charlie Alpha, stay your location. Yeah, you need to, when you check in with the tower VFR, you need to give your location, your distance, and also confirm you have the weather. Just a cold call and then have ATC having to ask you every single question wastes a lot of radio time.
It does indeed.
Charlie Delta, stay your position.
There's only some minor IMC. I won't fully look at it. Because, you know, these things aren't really there.
Charlie Alpha, confirming that you're
we won't complicate things with dodging these clouds.
Airport, is that correct?
In real life.
Charlie Alpha, Roger, inner left downwind, runway 3.
It should clear up over Palomar as well, since Palomar is reporting clear. Let's see what is Camp Pendleton. Let's see what they're reporting as well. Clear below 12,000. Yeah, there's definitely something up with happen to be broken. Yeah, that I don't know where they're getting that data from just now, but it should update once we get closer to those airports. It's a little goofy sometimes. You know, they could not be there as you're approaching it, and then it'll pop in, and then all of a sudden everything goes white. So I try not to get too hung up over clouds like this, especially when they're scattered in the sim. Like this is, you know, it's sky clear. We're at 3,500.
You did complete the minimum requirements for the rating. That I would agree with the navigational error at the beginning of the flight, and then it looked like you were a little shaky on the island approach. Dylan, and again, definitely would not. Mike, you didn't hear anything, or what part did you miss?
Bobble Bill, hang in there, buddy.
Saying that a redo would not hurt at all with an deviation, lateral deviation. We had the beginning of the flight with a Santa Monica radial, and then also on the approach, you seemed a little shaky on the actual localizer, intercepting it, etc.
We should monitor the pilot frequencies so we can hear what that looks like. We got a new sound effect live from Oshkosh this morning, the day that this flight is being done. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is July 26th that we're recording and doing this flight right now. So the Friday, the last Friday of Oshkosh, this happened.
It's a white legend, man. You're my buddy, white legend. Because I'm a white legend.
You need to get blocked us. You know what, we'll do it when we switch on to our Unicom frequency.
050 Delta, I'm present heading. You're about to be in violation of Los Angeles Local Airspace. You're less than a mile from the boundary. Showing the 5,000, pay attention.
feel like there should be a frequency change coming up here. Really not a fan of flying through these clouds. These are like really bumming me out right now. What? It's okay. I guess we could go above them. Let's go. Let's try going above
Los
these.
Angeles Bravo airspace via the coastal route southbound.
Which is probably what we do.
25 Sierra Delta, there was no Bravo clearance issued. You are in violation of Los Angeles Bravo airspace. The shelf began at 5,000. Say intentions. Unable to continue for the correction Cat 10 at this time.
Affirmative, I would like to continue.
So 5 Sierra Delta, do you want to continue or cancel?
Continue, 25 Sierra Delta.
Okay, now 5 Sierra Delta, roger.
Still going for it.
Bravo airspace and contact circle bridge 13.9er. Report VFR 5,500 outside Bravo airspace for the coastal route.
Whoopsie.
Contact 134.9er outside of the Bravo airspace, 5 Sierra Delta.
Yeah, when are these clouds going to pop out here? I guess we're not quite to Palomar yet. So we've got a few miles for that to really report clear. But in the meantime, it's fun listening to people get yelled at. Only because I was there too.
176 contact circle approach 134. Correction. Contact circle approach 119.
Yeah, the Cat 10, I have a tenuous relationship with the Cat 10. I don't know how many times, how many conversations I've had with Keith about that. I don't like it at all. Because the way that I did the Cat ratings is I tried to plan it as if I was doing that flight in the real world and planning it rather than, you know, following the script.
176, contact circle approach 119.6.
19.6, 53176. Continue that point.
Number 8, Charlie Alpha, runway 34 left, clear land, wind 260 at 4.
SoCal approach 725 Sierra Delta, resting clearance to Class Bravo airspace via the coastal route.
3 Charlie Alpha, disregard, you're on the east side of the airport. You're told to enter left downwind for runway 34 left, 34 left. So you should have made a right turn to join the downwind. It's facing south. To line up parallel for runway 34 left. Now you're going northbound on the east side of the airport, on it down for runway 16 left. Making left turn, cross midfield, enter left downwind, runway 34 left. Cancel takeoff, correction, cancel landing clearance. For 53176 SoCal approach, Palomar altimeter 29er and 96.
Alright, 29906, so we're up at 5,500 for some cloud avoidance, and we'll be back down to 3,500 here momentarily.
Sir, 5340, John Wayne, runway 20 left to Kilo, clear for takeoff.
So I didn't even have to check in, she just got me. Yeah, so I planned the Cat rating flights as if I was actually doing the flights. And I tried to use some like real world flight planning for and able to do that instead of just reading, because I didn't want to just read from the script and do exactly what it said. I wanted to, okay, this rating is wanting me to go from this airport to this airport. What would I have to do in the real world in order to make that happen? And the Cat 10, the way that the Cat 10 is set up, you would never do that flight with those transitions in the real world at all. In very, very few aircrafts would you ever do that, which makes doing it in that manner extra confusing because it wouldn't make sense. You would never do that flight in that way. And Keith, for the most part, agrees. It's a lot of, it takes a lot of work to update those cat ratings. So it's remained the same for right now. But I have made my point as loudly as I can. It is earning, but that's, I mean, it's not really that okay, but it's okay because, you know, if there are people that are learning, this is where to do it. People, you know, at Oshkosh, if it's people at, you know, Flight Sim Expo that are on their trial, all that stuff. Makes it a little tough, though, doesn't it?
Under any altitude restrictions, so if it works better to stay higher, that's totally up to you.
Yeah, and that is true. I mean, yeah, we.
Charlie Delta, runway. Correction.
Some conversations were had regarding that.
Runway 34 left, clear to land, wind 260 at 4.
Yeah. Concerning the last time that happened. Constant improvement. Alright, there comes 3,500 feet. Now we're back to clear skies and we're coming up on Palomar. Whatever that little cloud layer there, I don't know where they were getting that layer from, but apparently it was there. I don't know. I guess that's like right to the south. Looks fine to me.
Airbus 653 Alpha Whiskey, German clearance, cleared to March Air Force Base on departure, fly heading 175.
Poor Geneva's getting beat up though.
Beach. That's filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect 6,000 100 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.1. Squawk 5417.
What's this heading here? Going to be a little bit offshore, but we've got a big enough glide ring there. We're okay at this altitude.
23 Alpha Whiskey, read back correct.
About,
yeah. 250, which LA radio are you tracking?
Were you already getting real-world flight training when you did the CAT program? Shenanigans, a tiny bit. Yeah, a tiny bit, but not.
Came through broken up that for 25 Sierra Delta.
Not really. I kind of went, I went rogue there regarding some of that stuff because I was prepping for my Discovery flight basically, and I was keeping it local. So I would just fly out of John Wayne and basically treated my first few months on PilotEdge as if I was training in the real world. You know, Corona and back, Fullerton and back, Dana Point and back, and just kind of start making the ring, you know, further and further out, and then after a couple months, then I went back and I did the CAT ring. So I had both a little bit of real world experience, not a lot. I mean, I could check my logbooks. It's probably like a couple of hours, honestly. I would say it's actually. I mean, I soloed in October, and I think I got, and that was at 6 hours. And I think I finished the CAT ratings in
all the weather transits published.
July, June, something like that. It was like summer, midsummer. So it was significant.
Radio.
I should say it was an insignificant amount of time.
323 radio. 25 Sierra Delta.
The 125 Quebec, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
You broke up. I missed the frequency. 25 Quebec.
325 Quebec, Los Angeles Center 125.
125.27, 25 Quebec.
Confirm 527, 2527.
Correct, 125.27, 25 Quebec.
For 440, turn right heading 310, New Santa Monica 125 radio.
310 for 440, Santa Monica 125 radio.
How did that?
Sorry, Charlie, I'll taxi to Park India Alpha. Have a great
day. I just noticed that altitude mode apparently lost us.
You're 125 Los Angeles Center, Joshua.
Give us a little speed boost here.
Sorry, Palmdale altimeter 3004.
So, let's check in on, nope, sorry, wrong thing. So here's our update. We're just coming up to the Class Bravo shelf here. So what I'm going to do is probably, let's cut her off right now. SoCal approach, Skyhawk 53176, like to terminate flight following. SoCal approach, Skyhawk 53176. We'd like to terminate our flight following. Scotty, happy Friday, man. Good, man. I'm enjoying that you're enjoying it. SoCal approach, Skyhawk 176. SoCal approach, Skyhawk 176.
Skyhawk 176, go ahead.
I'd like to terminate that flight following.
Signal call sign is to San Luis.
Yeah, heading. The Bravo transitions are so funny.
Report 3 miles out. Sir 53176, register to terminate disqualified. Fund frequency change, safe flight.
Walking and talking VFR 176, yeah. Okay, so there is our Unicom. Let's get VFR in here. 200. Alright, now, again, live from Oshkosh. This was today, July the 26th, the last Friday of Oshkosh 2019. This was said on the tower frequency. It's amazing.
It's a white legend. Hey, you're my buddy, White Legend. Because I'm a white legend.
That is my favorite. I have the whole clip and it's unbelievable. Alright. It is up here. Is that, can you see that? It's pretty good, right, heading? So we're on the magenta line, which is gonna take us basically right to the start of this transition. So I don't have to really change direction at all. We can just stay on this heading right now. Yeah, that was the controller. Was the Oshkosh controller. Let's see if I can grab the full clip there really quick. What did I have it saved under? Okay, see if this will work.
White Legend demo heading to Warbird Island.
Pause.
White Legend demo heading to Warbird Island.
Flight Legend demo, Roger. You're at the White Legend. Hey, you're my buddy, White Legend, because I'm a White Legend.
That actually happened. Holy crap! What? All right. Anyway, back to actually VFR corridors here. So the way I have this lined up, it's pretty damn close to being just a straight shot here, which is nice. You know, you don't have to do any weaving around. So we're just gonna fly this thing right now. Is that big enough? Like, can you guys see the ForeFlight okay? I don't know if it looks like a mess to me, but if it looks okay to you, then alright. So 3,500 keeps us above 200 feet above the Bravo shelf. It's cutting it a little bit close. That looks pretty awesome.
Caution, TFR ahead.
We don't care about the TFR. On my phone, everything looks tiny. All right, sorry, shenanigans. There's some stuff going on up there, and it looks like a little jumbly mess. So I apologize. Visually looking out here, we've got the 5 freeway running right here. We're gonna have Miramar. Yeah, Miramar is right there, and then Montgomery Field is right there. So there's Montgomery, and there is Montgomery, Miramar. And then we've got Lindbergh right ahead of us right here. Now we're going to turn a little bit, I think. No, I actually think we're good right here. So we're going to cross over, just right over the freeway, basically, or the runway complex, kind of heading towards those buildings out there. And then this is Coronado Island. There's the bridge right there, and that's where we're going to be turning back around. I mean, basically, this is Mexico right there. Those mountains you see off in the distance is Mexico. We're not going there. Peanut Butter, happy Friday, dude. How is your evening going? So yeah, I mean, when you look out the window here, it looks kind of scary knowing that you're flanked by Class Bravo airspace. We've got our GPS here. We've got our accurate ForeFlight data coming through, and it's going to be a little bit close for sure, but we'll be okay as long as we hit our spot. We should be fine. Peanut Butter, doing well. Happy that it is Friday, and it's a nice long stressful week. So good to have a couple of days to chill out a little bit. All right, 3,500. Now we're about to come to. There's a river out here. I actually don't know the name of the river, the outlet, but it is, I think it's right here. Let's see if we can see. Yeah, right there. That river is just past the beginning of the Bravo. So we're at our appropriate altitude. Now, what we're going to be going through is actually not Bravo airspace. There is a little, like, sliver of space in between, so we're not actually busting the Bravo airspace. So it's not like the LAX transitions where you got to squawk 1201 or anything. We're not actually going into the Bravo. That is a important distinction between those these two. Actually, I think the one right above us is, right below us is, but the next one is not, is I think what the case is. Yeah, we're okay. So we are going in the Bravo right now. That's what okay. I take that back. Yeah, so we're in the Bravo airspace right now. And I don't know what these calls yet. I haven't done this in the real world, so we'll just say San Diego VFR corridor traffic, Skyhawk 3500 southbound, approaching the river, corridor traffic. I don't know if that's right. Probably, if you know what it is, comment below if you're watching this on YouTube, or in the chat if you're watching this live. I'm sure there's something published somewhere that says, if you're in the Bravo, Geneva is going to go. But you can't get me now, man. Squawking VFR, I'm a drone. San Diego corridor traffic, Skyhawk 3500 southbound over Lindbergh Field. Don't know if that is even remotely accurate. Nice little shot there of downtown San Diego. That's good. Got an aircraft carrier down there. Got some stadium stuff happening. Alright. Cruising along. I think there's a way to get even lower. I'm not entirely sure. But we're doing it at least as far as our comfort level will allow us. And then we've got Bravo just right here, so we would be looking out here, looking around for Navy planes and other VFR traffic, and then we're going to be coming up to the bridge here pretty soon as well, and then that's almost when we're going to be out of it. Oh, there's... That's not a baseball stadium. What the hell? Right, is that supposed to be that thing? I think so. Yeah. I believe that is supposed to be. Side of that island. We don't want to go on the other side of that guy. We're going to stay east of that. East of there. That's pretty cool. That is super cool. Carolina Bridge looks cool. That's a little procedurally generated guy. Get off autopilots and ship it out in there. keep our altitude. Now we're going to be turning around here just a little bit. U-turn here. San Diego corridor traffic, Skyhawk 3500, turning northbound. Corridor traffic. Alright, now
Caution.
we're going to do
VFR
the
ahead.
same thing, but flip it and reverse it. Now we want to be just over the city here, just over the shore. San Diego corridor traffic, Skyhawk 3500 northbound approaching Coronado Bridge, San Diego. See the bridge right down there. Neuromancer, welcome back, dude. Just follow the coast. How's it looking down there? Sweet. Altitude still flying, still looking okay. San Diego corridor traffic, Skyhawk 3500 northbound over Petco. San Diego corridor. 3.8 down, 0.7 up. Rock solid, dude. Alright, we're coming up to our transition here over the approach end. Let's do a little touch and go. Oh, you're on your way to Oshkosh, dude. That's awesome. Let's do a little touch and go at Montgomery. Let's go Montgomery. And the ATC, which is 26. 9.
Sky condition, clear. Temperature 24, dew point 17, altimeter 299er7, arriving and departing runway 28 left, 28 right, visual approaches in use.
That's cool.
Read back all runway assignments and code short instructions. Advise initial contact, you have information Mike.
San Diego corridor traffic, Skyhawk 3500 over Lindbergh, San Diego. Okay, we've got Mike. Now let's go to 19.2. 19.2. Montgomery Tower, Skyhawk 53176, 3500, just coming off the northbound corridor. Request touch and go. We've got information, Mike.
St. Louis, Brown, 30. That's not 30.
Cessna 30238, San Luis ground.
238, departing, ready to taxi to active.
Oh, it's all good.
Louise, with Oscar.
Good man doing your chores.
Your 238, runway 29, taxi via Alpha.
238, taxi via new runway 2.
Montgomery Tower, Skyhawk 53176, 3,500 just off the San Diego corridor with Mike touch and go.
325 Quebec, turn up heading 290 to 718, and 3,000.
Get cleared in there. You have a chance.
And Ontario clearance, 2103 Golf, still awaiting IFR clearance.
So 1925 Quebec, left turn heading 290, descend and maintain 3,000.
Maybe a touch and go at Montgomery is a bad idea.
Heading 290.
Okay, so 2,900 feet is the airspace here.
Affirmative. Your 250 leaving Bravo airspace, resume on navigation and appropriate VFR altitudes. Contact SoCal approach 128.1.
Caution, TFR ahead.
Montgomery Tower, Skyhawk 53176, 3,500 just off of the San Diego corridor with Mike touch and go. What's up, Eagle? Happy Friday, man.
53176, Montgomery Tower. Join the left downwind runway 28 right. Clear touch and go.
Okay, clear touch and go. We'll join the left downwind for 28 right, 53176. Buffering too much. Right, you're right, sir. Well, we don't. That. I know how that goes, man. That can be super annoying.
Radar vectors.
Okay, so let's get that on. Let's get mixture full rich.
Maintain 4,000. Expect 6,000.
Full
1
not
minutes
rich.
after departure. Departure frequency 135.4. Squawk 4177.
Okay, touch and go 28 right.
Golf clear to Burbank Airport, ONTP1 departure, runway heading radar vectors Paradise. Then it's filed, commenting 4,000, expect 6,000 0 minutes after. 135.4.
We're clearly above pattern altitude at the moment, so we'll just pull. Okay, so there's a beam. Let's keep this. Let's see how short we can make this. Let's get the first one
ground,
here.
November 6 Central, please request push on to taxiway Alpha.
3653 Alpha with downwind ground push on Alpha approved, expect runway 20 right.
Push approved, Alpha.
Denver Dino ground 448 Kilo Mike.
Go
for
internet.
taxi
Love
to
it.
ideal semi.
Okay, we're clear.
250 Delta.
There's our speed.
Approach downwind altimeter 29905. Proceed
Dump
2 miles
everything.
Square Park. Advise you have cool back.
Nose up with the speed bleed even more. Sweet.
St. Louis Tower, 238 Golf, ready for departure, South Tango.
Bravo.
Now we just got a slipper. Bobble Bill is loving this right
Sync
now.
rate, sync rate.
Yes, dude, yes. No overspeeding the flaps. Or we're doing a touch and go.
Coming in broken for 293 Golf, have Bravo request IFR taxi.
Location.
Sorry, Guardian Jet Center from the 293 Golf.
Float town. Come on, get down. Get down. I know you want to. Definitely not
There's
lassoing this
2193
runway.
runway 26 left. Taxi via Sierra Whiskey.
26 left, Sierra Whiskey, Mooney 903 Golf.
Uh-oh. Running out of runway.
Tower 238. Ready for departure at runway 29.
Got him.
That's south heading up.
You're 30238,
Jeez,
fellow
all
tower.
that
You
room.
making
That's
a
how
VFR
high we
departure,
were. Good
remaining in
lord.
pattern.
I'll be making a VFR departure south.
You're 238 southbound departure, approved runway 29 clear for takeoff.
238 clear for takeoff.
Alright, now we just aim for Mount Soledad. We gotta be above 3,500 feet. Captain DeGroot, happy Friday, man. 3,100 feet. Dude, that's pretty cool that you're joining us from 31,000 feet. That's awesome. Dude, Shenanigans, I was like at 3,000 feet. That was pretty preposterous to try. This is the Steam edition. There's no difference between the two, but I did purchase it through Steam at the time. If I had to do it over again, I probably would have gotten the direct download, but I haven't had a single issue with doing it this way. And the only reason why I would really go direct, get that direct download, is simply just to support Laminar Research and not have Steam take whatever their cut is.
Denver to Juno ground, 448 Kilo Mike. Western hangar is looking for a taxi for...
You are officially the highest altitude follower without question. Without question. Ever. Probably ever. That's awesome.
Climb the bed, 323.
Okay. Yeah, 526.
Yeah,
that's... You're breaking up a lot, but McCarran 5 departure, into transition, then it's
that's the ticket.
Here to Monterey.
Oh, where are we going? Not paying attention.
And then,
trying to get my
squawk 3233.
approach frequency.
Anything else in between there?
And our 57 is climb via sit.
We're going up to 3,500.
Alright, climb via sit.
When you flew over the interstate and it was deserted by SoCal Standard, have you ever seen 405 the movie? I have not, Ernie. What is it about? It sounds very interesting.
Taxi 20 right, via Alpha, it'll hold short 20 left, Lima, to Alpha Whiskey.
250 to Darwin Airport, 12 o'clock, 5 miles, reporting site.
Now another slight difference between real world and PilotEdge, we would have gotten, if we picked up flight following, we could go through this Bravo. San Diego gives Bravo transitions out like candy. But we're going to be at 3,500 and be completely out of everybody's way.
San Bernardino ground, 448 Kilo Mike, radar check.
Runway
tower. 448 Kilo Mike, San Bernardino ground, 755.
Here, full stop landing.
So there's everything dialed in.
250, Delta John Tower, to right now.
It's a 3-minute short film made by students who was very popular on YouTube years ago. CGI in airplanes, Olympic. Sweet. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. In the Discord or here? I mean, you could do both. I will.
Number 2193 Golf, Ontario Tower, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff, wind 2207.
Good for takeoff, 26 left, 2993 Golf.
Number 25 back, turn left, heading 330, maintain 2,300 to the south localizer, clear to ILS, runway 30 right approach.
Try, SoCal. 19.6.
25 Quebec.
25, look at the left turn, heading 330. Join localizer.
Alright, left heading 330, going below visor, 25 Quebec, thank you.
SoCal approach, Skyhawk 53176, 3,500 over Mount Soledad, flight following to John Wayne.
For 53176, SoCal approach, squawk 5371, 5371, identical.
5371, 176.
Niner, correction, number 25 Quebec, continue the turn heading to 80, because we're look like we have a bit of an overshoot.
Let's be mindful of the poor little airplane and not just firewall it, even though it's a simulator.
25 Quebec, then heading to 802.
Now, going back to Oceanside, right? So we're going to be on the other side of the radio, the 2 here, which is going to put us at
2,300. You're currently below minimum safe altitude.
We're going up to 2,500, 25 Quebec.
1325.
176 radar contact, 3 miles northwest of Mount Soledad, San Diego altimeter 2997, maintain appropriate VFR altitude.
Okay, maintain appropriate VFR altitude is 53176. Fly it like you stole it, damn straight, man. Fly it like you're streaming and paying attention to the chat.
250 Delta, runway 20 right, clear to land, wind.
That's how you're flying.
190 at 6.
Ah, damn, man. I'm gonna listen to this again.
It's a White Legend. Hey, you're my buddy, White Legend. Because I'm a White Legend.
But we know that there are some screws loose in this cabin. Hello. Hi.
Alright, we can get rid of Mr. 4 flight for the moment.
Takeoff, verified transponder 4177, and your transponder's mode C conflict SoCal departure.
SoCal departure, money 293 Golf, level 4,000.
2193 Golf, SoCal departure, radar contact, present heading, Joy Victor 186.
Present heading, Joy Victor 186, 293 Golf.
So 448 Kilo Mike, San Marino ground, runway 24, taxi.
I posted it in the Discord. Did you see it? I think it's the full. Oh no, maybe I didn't. No, I did not post it in the Discord.
325 Quebec, contact Bakersfield Tower, 118.1. Just to confirm you are cleared. ILS, runway 30 approach.
Alright, contacting Bakersfield Tower, 25 Quebec.
Full legend. There now.
So 125 Quebec.
Sammy, what up, dude?
Right,
Happy Friday.
Land, wind 330 at 6.
There we go, doing this thing.
That was beautiful. Nice radio call, Bill.
Bubble Bill is just happy to be here.
Service 693 on 4P, John Wayne Tower, cross runway 20 left at Lima, full short runway 20 right at Lima. Landing traffic and Skyhawk can stop to cross the threshold. Confirmed, hold short, runway 20 right, landing traffic.
Alright, we're going to have some traffic, John Wayne. That'll be fun.
2 levels calling.
Hard to hear in the plane, so if you're talking to me, you need
to... Alright, 05 Romeo's, can you again? Okay, I copy the call sign is 05 Romeo.
Yeah, we
Just
just
the call sign.
Far too far away. 31.5, that's good.
Number 105 Lima Romeo, Swartz ground, runway 29 right, taxi Alpha Juliet.
Nice little sunset. Little dusk landing.
250 Delta, taxi parking via Hotel Alpha, cross runway 20 left at Hotel, monitor ground 120.8.
Last weekend joined local flying club. Now.
3 Alpha Whiskey, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
Nice, man. That's awesome, dude. I am fantastic. I'm happy that it's Friday. I'm happy to be doing a nice little fun VFR flight. John Renee, this sounds terrible, so we're going to turn that off.
No, not a takeoff. Request what?
6,000.
No, not a takeoff. Okay, 6,000.
And Necromancer, or Nero, sorry, Neuromancer is in the air right now. 31,500. Do you use WinRAR? I don't think so. I don't know what that is. So unless it's somehow snuck in here, I'm not sure. Request what? There's some unstandard things happening, for sure. Just like me probably flying through these stupid clouds again. Social media, yo! What's up, Nightbot? I am relatively active on Instagram, so if you guys want to, if you're into that kind of thing, it'd be fun to have you snooping around. This flight down to San Diego is so pretty, so easy. It's friggin' awesome. There's some really cool airports down there, and there's some practical benefits for getting down there. We've got some friends that live in the San Diego area. It's a 2-hour drive, and it's a really pain in the ass 2-hour drive. It's up the 5 here, which is this little band of lights. And it's just always trafficy, and it's such a pain in the ass. So being able to do this in 35, 40 minutes versus 2 hours is really nice. And
it's really with peak traffic, still good departure. 993 Golf, contact SoCal Bridge 134.9er.
34.9er,
134.2.
And 93 Golf, just to confirm, 34.2 or 34.9er?
0.2.
0.2. So confirm 93 Golf on 134.2, level 6,000.
500, climbing 5,000.
Airway 653 Alpha with P, circuit of 5 radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000.
Claim maintain 6,000, 0.
2193 Golf, SoCal approach, Burbank altimeter 2904. As you have whiskey, say approach request.
Have whiskey, I'd like to request the ILS Zulu runway 8, and I can take Silex or radar vectors.
993 Golf, it's up to you, I can do both.
Okay, radar vectors would be great.
I'd expect that.
Bobble Bill, what are you doing, man? Just bobbling?
You're 5 Delta, Skyshare 5 Sierra Delta, no problem. Have a great rest of your night.
Mr. Hood, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. The face he's making is really ridiculous. Alright, Level Blue. Take it easy, pal. Take it friggin' easy, man. We should be coming in range of the ATIS for done. We still got you. Quebec. 28-1 is ready to go. Verdi, happy Friday.
Airbus 042, turn left track, Pox, control victory.
And direct Pox into join.
Little Pox-Q action, huh?
So Triapoliki, it's direct Pox-Q, joined Victor 8.
Right, direct Pox-Q and join Victor 8, Triapoliki.
The left turn.
I will make left.
Alright, we should be getting a handoff here. Once we probably get halfway through this, so
Niner takeoff by heading 260 vector approach.
260, Niner takeoff.
Who is looking for frequency change to SoCal approach?
Possibly Chinese. What's up, dude? Happy Friday, man. Dude, you've been busy, man, all over the place. I love it.
December Tower. I can just give you early frequency change. You can contact SoCal pressure 135.4. Kilo Mike, runway 24, clear for takeoff, of course.
It's not a bad idea, Kim. It's all money. Been pretty good, possibly. How have you been?
To 176, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
108, 28.1, 176. Yeah. We're going down to 2,500. We're just going to wait until we get there for everyone's convenience. We'll let her know that we got Quebec. John Wayne. Coming up on 2,500 right about... grinding out Shepherd Air Commercial. Check right on the 21st. Fantastic, dude. Congratulations. SoCal approach, Skyhawk 53176, 2,500 Quebec at John Wayne.
Number 35176, SoCal approach, showing altimeter 2996, thanks for Quebec.
Alright, 2996, 53176.
Mike, runway 29 taxi Alpha.
I'm going to kind of buzz these clouds here. It's been a week or two, possibly. We're in a holding pattern, to borrow a phrase, regarding the insurance stuff. And Brad was in Oshkosh this week, so it's been, I mean, we're kind of in no rush mode since the insurance, we're waiting for the insurance to figure itself out. But we're getting there. We're working on a few things. Don't mind these clouds. What's up, Ryan? This is not specifically VFR. Not so much. X-Plane seems to think that there are some scattered clouds So we're just kind of punching right through them because we're rebels. Possibly Chinese. Are you at John Wayne now? Or potentially? Alright, so we're going to be inbound to Signal Peak. I really like the arrival of VFR arrival from the south. It's pretty cool. Coming right over the hill.
Tower, report 3 mile left base, runway 29.
Yeah, that is true, Ernie. Yeah, I do have my my instrument rating on 500. That's funny you remember that, Ernie. That was so weird. That still just gives me chills, too. I don't like lying.
48 kilo Mike, approach squawk 4201 ident.
Squawk 4201 ident. 4 and 48 kilo Mike.
I like the sound of that, possibly. They're scheduled as well, I think. I think those 750, I mean, you probably know more than I do. I think they've got a couple of scheduled flights in that. Delta, and then there's a FedEx one, I think. FedEx or UPS, I can't remember.
SoCal approach 448 kilo Mike. I just want to confirm our squawk code was 4208.
Kilo Mike, that would be an impossible code to block. 4201.
4201 for 448 kilo Mike. Thank you. Sorry about that.
No problem. Turn 93 Golf. Turn radius
that would be
0 3000.
Geneva, bring in the snark. As Bill brings the IMC. And then all of a sudden, boom, I'm done. See, that's why I don't go crazy about it. Because just like that, right where we just were, there is no flap. Alright, direct Signal Peak, 176. Signal Peak. So here's kind of a cool thing. I'll bring up. We'll go big guy. So if I want to go Signal Peak inbound, I don't really need to navigate to John Wayne after Signal Peak because I'll be able to see it. So I can just hold there on this little extra details tray. You can cycle between all airports, nav, and waypoints. I go to waypoints. And there's VPL SP, which is Signal Peak, and I can click more and go direct to, and then we can get our vector by going like that. 132 is, sorry, not 132, 312. So we go 3.
What's calling radio check?
1, 2. How does that thing? And it will turn us basically direct to Signal Peak. That looks like a little bit too much. I mean, we can visually see it. Like that's Signal Peak right there. Bit. I wouldn't have a clue. I love getting the tower when it's just showing me yeah. Yeah, I love watching planes take off and land at John Wayne. And it is definitely less of a spotting thing and more of just watching the show. I love it. Alright, so we are inbound Signal Peak. We've got information Quebec, and we'll let John Wayne know that we are on the west side. I really don't care which runway we get. In the real world, I'd prefer the right side, just so we can get in quicker, but that's not always the case, so I'm fine on either side. Going to San Diego on the 4th, maybe I'll see you there if a flight's going by. That would be cool. Yeah, that would be really cool. There's a different way to do it as well. I think there's like a low level, a low altitude.
It looks like you made a turn there. Join the mini route. Enter contact. Clear through low pitch with Bravo airspace. Busy mini route. Maintain VFR 2,500 miles out of Bravo airspace.
Man, they really should get rid of the
3 Alpha Whiskey, contact circle approach
Cat 10 just for
135.4, Kilo Police.
work just so helpful. Thanks, possibly. Have a great rest of your night. Bill Clay 54. Happy Friday, man. Welcome aboard. Your name will be easy to remember.
6,000 information a week time.
650 SoCal approach Ontario altimeter 299 advise you of information Victor Day approach request.
Okay, so I think we're okay with 4 flight. We got there. I mean we're looking at our approach here. Signal Peak just right here. And going, I mean actually
wait 2 minutes read off
there.
Night Tower runway east to land 11306. So full for 8 kilo Mike, give you radar ID, correct?
26.8.
No, you did not.
Sir, 8 kilo Mike, you are radar contact 5 miles east of Ontario Airport, Ontario, altimeter 299
And we got a beautiful sunset, just like real gentlemen. This is X-Plane 11 with PilotEdge.
Number 275 shut off. I-4 begins at John Wayne, and I'm receiving you on Burbank clearance. Confirm your location and frequency.
I love driving.
5 Lima Romeo leaving Bravo airspace. Radar services terminated. Contact Santa Monica Tower 120.1.
We need a good landing back. We should be getting passed off here pretty soon.
3 Alpha Whiskey, turn right, direct homeland. Across homeland at 5,000. Cleared VOR Yankee runway 32 approach.
Turn right direct homeland and follow cross homeland at about 5,000. Cleared VOR Yankee runway 32 November 650 Alpha Whiskey.
105 Lima Romeo Santa Monica Tower altimeter 299.
Can you tell me about that guy?
Remain this frequency and squawk code till north of the airport. And FYI, there's no need to turn to avoid the Delta over Santa Monica. That is pre-coordinated the transition. Yeah, 576 Las Vegas Tower, wind 240 at 90 runway 19 left, clear for takeoff.
All right, almost here. do a little pre...
176 German Airport, 9.5 miles at your 12 o'clock report in sight.
We got the airport in sight, 176.
176 over signal peak, contact German Tower, 119.9er.
Okay, over to the peak, we'll go 199-176. But exactly, well said, Ryan. But yeah, I'm going.
Turn 993 Takeoff, taxi Millionaire via Delta Bravo. Remain as frequency. Have a great evening.
The Canyon Highway right there. 17. I actually think that's
wonderful.
176. But yeah, PCH. PCH is where we're going for sure. Probably could make the toll road, just barely make the toll road, so we could go there too.
That'd be a
good one to go actually right there. But yeah, the Canyon Road is pretty nice, and the toll road is really good.
Santa Monica Airport, Kilo Sierra Mike Oscar.
Yeah, I don't want to go in the ocean. I don't know if you saw that video recently of the 172 that flipped over and was partially submerged. I'm going on the nice big, always empty toll road freeway right there.
Caution, TFR ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah, still going road, man. Go get out of our way. What's up, minimum? Charlie Tower, Skyhawk 53176 with Quebec inbound signal peak.
Skyhawk 53176, Charlie Tower, to left downwind, runway 20 left, clear to land, wind 1805.
Alright, left downwind for 20 left, clear land, 20 left, 53176.
Yeah, 576, contact departure.
Over to departure at 576.
576, 176. So confusing. Alright, so we got fuel, we got mixtures in, the lights coming on.
Calling video is very muffled, very distant, and very low.
Ernie, not at all, man. You can feel free to post that that video. I just read your thing. Josh is awesome. But thank you. But thank you. Yeah, Josh Gibbs is located out of Montgomery Gibbs Airport, and he's got some great content too. But he obviously based out of San Diego, does that transition a lot. Yeah, I thought there was a lower one, Ernie, so thank you for finding that and posting that. I'm going to definitely take a look at that.
Yeah, Pacific's clear direct. Actually, fly heading 180 during the departure.
There's our little airport.
Downwind ground, radio check.
555.
Okay, we got lights again. We got fuel. Undercarriage is down and welded. There is the numbers.
Downwind ground, Cub 1797 Papa with Romeo, west ramp. You're staying in the pattern. What's your loose?
Stay in the call sign.
Super Cub 1797 Papa.
So 179 500. Ground runway 20 right, taxi Bravo Kilo.
Bravo Kilo 1700 Papa.
Van Nuys Tower, Scout 105 Lima Romeo is 5 miles to the south, inbound for landing full stop.
Square out the base there.
No 105
Clear
Romeo.
traffic.
Tower, 116 right.
We overshot that a little bit.
You were broken there, but I believe you said one.
Short final runway 20 left of Kilo Sierra November Alpha.
There.
Warning, airport not in current route.
Enter right on wind from 16 right.
Some trim in there.
Still broken, but I heard a right downwind for runway 16
got
right.
altitude, we got all kinds of stuff. We're looking good. Oh, we're looking good. Very nice. Very nice and dainty.
Yeah, 576 affirmative, flight 190.
Might be able to make Juliet. That was lovely. Oh.
Airbus 3 Alpha with you, thank you. Contact Marsh Tower 1.
Sweet.
Runway 168 clear and wind calm.
16 right, clear to land, 105 Lima Romeo.
Jolene Tower, Skyhawk 53176, clear of 20 left at Juliet. Off to the right, we're at ACI West.
So 176, cross right, right at Juliet, hold for Bravo. Traffic is found on Alpha.
Okay, we'll be crossing 20 right at Juliet. We'll hold short at Bravo for the traffic 53176.
176 on the outside, contact Howard, correction, contact ground 132.25.
3225. Okay, 3225, and the John Wayne actually doesn't use that frequency. FYI.
Marsh Tower, November 6, Alpha Whiskey, and we are Yankee 32 for low approach.
We're gonna just monitor it. I keep telling her that. Everybody else knows.
Low approach, and we'll report 3 Alpha Whiskey.
And 972 Juliet Mike's on an extended downwind, runway 29.
Does not care. Does not care. But we actually have a little cub there. Check that out.
Approach Juliet, my right 29 clear for the option.
29 clear for the option, 972
He's flying a cub, and we see a cub. That's pretty cool. Kim, I actually think it's not a does not care. I think it's does not compute. Yes, it is below minimums. Yeah. It's got a CSL. It's similar. I mean, it's definitely superior for sure. Melon, how's it going? Here's me wanting to be nice. Yeah, it's true. Cool. Yeah, I don't think she just. I don't think she marks that down. You know, when I say like, yeah, they don't use that frequency. Cub with radius. That's hilarious.
Good night, 576, Los Angeles Center.
That's I feel very honored, ceremonial Melon.
0.65.
Yeah, 3225. They don't use that Geneva. She just doesn't even care.
El Monte Tower, 448 Kilo Mike, approaching you from the east, approximately 8.8 miles out.
I don't think that's approximate, good sir. Approximately 8.8 miles.
448 Kilo Mike, Flight Tower, Crossing, Charlie 19, clear land, wind 200 Eddie.
Oh, Lord. Hilarious.
Hey, El Monte Tower, I apologize because I'm sure I'm not the first person to tell you this, but you're having some sort of latency issue. You're coming in broken and unreadable. I apologize.
Yeah, it should be like Mike agrees. On November 6 Hotel Alpha Whiskey, going missed.
We'll just not turn all that off. That's like a good time to do that. So there you go. There is the standard VFR corridor in San Diego. There is a lower one. We did confirm. But that is the standard published one that we can see on the TAC chart. So we'll fine-tune that and get a little bit more advanced as we, maybe after we do that in the real world and come back in the sim and check it out. That's going to do it for me tonight, guys. Thank you again so much for hanging out with me on this Friday. I really appreciate it. Thank you to Nightbot, of course. Always have to thank Nightbot. Let's kill this guy. Have ACI fill it to the tabs. Finbar, good morning to you. CFI at my school got bitched at by our tower for calling overhead the next nearest airport, which is 10 miles south, and said, "Don't call me until 8 miles away." That's funny. Yeah, you guys are all freaking awesome. Nightbot became a 3-month subscriber. That is true. Cheers to Nightbot. Yay, Nightbot. For those of you that came in late, this is the new audio cue that was recorded from live ATC from Oshkosh Tower this morning. This is classic.
The White Legend. Hey, you're my buddy, White Legend, because I'm a White Legend.
So ridiculous. This is the full clip right here.
White Legend demo heading to Warbird Island.
Flight Legend demo, Roger. You're at the White Legend. Hey, you're my buddy, White Legend, because I'm a White Legend.
It's so ridiculous. And the guy goes, "Nice." Scotty, thank you very much. That means a lot to me. That's all that I can hope for. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you were even mildly entertained. Oh, God. All right. Let's...
A good pilot is always learning.